welcome to Biscuit 10 RPG, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. We do apologize for the delayed start. We had some technical difficulties here in the background, which is pretty standard fare for us here. I'm just going through to make sure that we have everything in check. Can I get a capture check from you all? As in say words and stuff. Okay, it is not. There we go. I'm glad I did that. Hey, try it again. Nope, that's wrong too. That is just double me. Okay, try it now.
Hello,
words and
Hey.
stuff.
Perfect.
Hello?
Perfect. All right. We
We
are
are
getting
not
audio
professionals,
from
but
everybody.
sure.
Perfect. Good to go, everyone. All right. Everyone, thank you for your patience. We'll go ahead and get started. We do have a obviously delayed start, but we do have a hard cutoff at 10 tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and start by doing a recap, as it has been a month since the last time we got to sit down and play, and there is going to be a slight delay from this game to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out the schedule real quick. We will have regular games every other Friday starting July 19th. So starting July 19th, we will have regular games every 2 weeks, every Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So July 19th to August 2nd, 16th, 30th, etc., and so on. So set your calendars, do all that jazz, and obviously follow the socials for updates, because I always post the day of to say, hey, it's tonight. So we'll go ahead and start off, like I said, with a quick recap. Red to Black Session 1. We're dead. Now what? We began with our party waking up in the fields of gold and ash. Slowly, they found out that they had died. And that's not to mention that some of them were from a variant universe. They met Johann, a cheeky talking skeleton, and Augustine, a bard who had spent 20 years lamenting her loss, and with Johann begrudgingly. The crew had some conversations as they began walking towards Atonement Grove and the Junction. The conversations were lively and contentious, and suddenly cut short as cyclones of shadow and screams began bearing down on the party. Thankfully, they made it to the grove with barely a misplaced hair on their heads. Atonement Grove, however, would prove to be more harrowing in terms of results, as Johann sent them off with the haunting words, "If you do not know who you are, the grove will tell you." Each member of the party came out with what could charitably be described as a look of dismay. Finally, having faced their truths, they walked forth from the grove and found themselves staring at a massive floating city, surrounded by waterfalls, and now on their way to the Junction, for a much-needed reprieve before heading into the city proper. The Junction is a massive 6-story building where Augustine has been staying during her time here, and the owner, Quella, has been most hospitable to her in that time. And while a lovely, if not disconcerting, conversation had begun to take place, it was interrupted by Norak, a gargoyle bursting in to alert everyone that hordes of undead were on their way to their location, and immediate action must be taken. A quick conversation by Quella with 2 unknown figures whom she showed high reverence led to the opening of, quote-unquote, the vault, and weapons handed to the party to hopefully protect the Junction from what was to come. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out of the way. If anybody is wondering, I will not be able to see chat in any way, shape, or form. So if you need my attention, please holler at me directly. So we're going to go ahead and start by bringing you all to the Junction. And I will share this on Roll20. You all find yourselves inside here. As you can see, you're all next to a doorway. This green light pouring forth from it. The doorway leads into an extra dimensional space. So it is not actually part of the Junction or the building itself. It kind of appeared out of thin air. As of right now, you are all currently inside, And as you're kind of picking up weapons and deciding what to do, you hear Quella scream from the other side that it's not going to hold much longer, and you hear a thundering crash as what sounds like the magic that she used to shield the doorway has exploded. And then you hear it. You hear the hordes of shambling undead outside the doorsteps or outside the doors. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and have everyone roll initiative whenever I can find my initiative tracker. There we go. Turn order. First things first. Bear
Well,
with
that's a
me.
dirty 20. So sorry, Rosina.
All
We're back, baby.
right. All right. So, Icarus, you said you had a dirty 20?
Yep.
All right. And
21 for Reva.
21 for Reva. Issa?
23.
Rosina?
4.
Nice. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll.
Starting strong.
Yeah, we're going to use these black ballad dice. Let's go for it. All right. Well, with a 24.
Augustine got a 28.
All right.
Because we're going to burn our
My
nat 20s
20
on
was
things that
good,
don't matter,
but now I'm just
apparently.
average.
All right. So that is. You'll be happy to know that the shambling hordes, of which you can't currently see, only got a 16 or a 15 rather. Okay. So, with that being said, go ahead and put this in order. Augustine, you are first. The only thing you can really see is out the front door here. You don't see where the hordes are coming from, but you do hear the noise coming from the front door located over here. So what do you wish to do? And yes, this
I'm
place
sorry,
is
located
huge.
over where? I think I'm zoomed in too much on the map. I'm not.
Yeah, the
Oh, there we
front
go.
door is
This is a
farther
big map.
south. Yeah, it's huge.
Need to
This
get
is
everyone.
this is a big old house. How do you
Okay.
think you were staying here? You didn't think you were staying in a tavern, did you?
No, of course not. It's Augustine.
The rest of us don't care.
Double check my spells really quick. Okay, I'm going to do my full movement. God, I have to measure this. There's so many squares, John. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I figure out the best way to do this. Okay. Cool. About here. Move forward and then double check what this cantrip does. I don't have the list in front of me. 1 second. It's the one thing I hate about playing a spellcaster. Yeah, you know what? I'll just not do that and go an additional 30 feet and just make it a dash.
All right.
Because apparently Augustine's ready for this, so I can get to the corner. Perfect. I can go right here.
Perfect. I'm
That's
gonna
it.
go ahead. Where the hell is my? All right. So with your ability to see, I'm gonna go ahead and say since it is not dark per se, I gotta go ahead and clear up some ability for you to see, so you're able to see this way. Okay. So your ability to see starts.
I don't know if this is going to help us at all, but I will remind you that my ability to see is probably better because I have a 26 in passive perception.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just the angle. That's more than anything. So
Mm.
you've used your turn to do that. Any bonus actions or anything?
Nope.
All right. Quella looks exhausted and takes a step back as she tries to prepare another casting of that spell to try to hold them at bay. So she is concentrating currently. Issa.
I'm gonna do basically the same thing Augustine did, which is get as close to the door as I can.
Those of you that are standing in the vault, you see that Johann actually goes and hides behind the vault door.
Stop it. How do I move this stupid thing again? It has been a minute.
You just drag it.
There we
You got to make sure you're on the select arrow. There you go.
Sneak up right next to Augustine. Cool. And that's my turn.
All right. Riva.
Okay. Uh. Yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll pull out my sword.
Okay.
And she goes into her like human form. I take her hands. I know it has been a bit of a rough day, but just for now, may I have this dance?
Aw.
And assuming she says yes, I'll go into my reverie and superior performance. And we both start dancing. And I'll give a D8 inspiration to, uh, I guess, Rosina. I'll look at you. You look pretty strong. Show me what you got. And I will start moving into the actual fray. Uh, and can I use a bonus action spell as an action if I want?
No. If it's a bonus action,
No?
it requires the use of a bonus action.
Okay. Then I'll just dash. I'll just get as close as possible. So I'll get right there. That's it for me.
All right. Icarus.
Um. So, he's just gonna move. So he has 40 feet of movement. Oh, God, I have to look at my where racial traits. There we go. Um, increases to 60 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna drop to all fours and I am going to dash. Well, I'm gonna move there and then move dash another to over the
Okay.
there. Yeah. Okay, so that line there. And I already lost it, but I think it was this one. Yeah. Um, Eddie's currently holding his battle axe in his mouth because he's not allowed to hold things.
Wonderful.
Like he
Yes.
quickly shouts out before he does that. Look out, big ass bear coming through.
So, you that are in that area, you can actually see through the front door the horde of undead that are farther to the south, all down here. And that is marching directly on the junction. All right. Anything else?
Um, is that the exact distance they are, or is that just kind of general?
No, that's exactly where they are. I made this
Dang it,
map to
they're outside
scale.
of my range. Uh, yeah, that's it.
All right.
Um, and I stand back up. That's the other thing.
All right. So the undead that are closest are actually running straight towards the door. We're gonna go ahead and just do it this way. Da da da. They're all just rushing. There we go. All right. So they all ran towards the door, and making sure there's nothing crazy here. Probably not. No, they do not. Oh, they do. All right. Nope. That's fine. They will. They will wait because they are now getting ready. So the doorway is open. Quella, as a reaction, snaps her fingers and slams the door shut to try to keep them out. And with that, go ahead and cover this back up as you can no longer see outside. All right. Round 2 has begun. Augustine. There are
You skipped
windows
me.
and stuff that you can see. Oh, sorry. Rosina, my apologies. Go ahead.
That's okay. I'm probably just going to follow suit anyway, and take my movement and dash action, which will get me about there. So
Okay.
full off run over.
Perfect. We got these guys. They are all gonna huddle together because they are not fighters. They are merely on a pilgrimage for the marquee.
Useless.
You don't know their lives. That's horrible to say. Augustine, your
I'm
turn.
about to know their deaths.
Okay, so I have to jump between a couple spells for this. Give me a chance here. Okay. Augustine is going to cast haste on herself. So doubled movement speed +2 to AC, advantage on dex saves, and additional action. So with that, she's got 60 feet of movement, which should put her. Let me remeasure this just to be sure. Right there. Right there.
Okay.
That's just full movement, and then ooh, we are going to cast. Damn it, what's it called? I have to scroll a lot further for this one. Hold on a second. Is it? Oh, I could probably just search for it. I'm so sorry. One moment. Okay. Never mind. That one takes 10 minutes to cast. Damn it. Okay. So I am going to hold my second action.
Okay.
I am going to hold the shatter spell.
Okay.
Or if they get inside, I'm going to basically boom shatter in the middle of whatever group gets inside.
Okay.
And
Fantastic.
that'll be it.
All right. Quella uses part of her action to look at you all and say, I can keep the front, I can keep all the doors locked. Would you like me to open the front, or do you want me to keep them all shut? And that
In the
is
front.
Front.
okay. So she uses the rest of her action to swing forward the front doors back open again so that you all have clear shots. She was not going to assume that you all wanted to do that. All right. So you have a clear line of sight right there. And she casts a spell, a couple of bolts this direction, dealing some minor damage to a few of them. All right. And Issa, your turn.
Movement and bonus movement for dash. I think that's everything I can do.
Okay.
Cool.
Riva.
I will. What? I will action cast. I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna run forward. Far enough though. And I'll cast Fairy Fire on all of the people in the front. So
Okay.
I think it's a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube, and they have a what save? Dex?
It is a yes, dex save of I believe 21 for me.
Fantastic.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, they all fail.
Okay. So do I have?
Go ahead and put a cube. I don't know if you can put a cube there.
I have a cube actually. Hold on. Let me pull up one.
I'm going
Where
to
are
go
they?
ahead and put a little
My
symbol on
library.
them that shows that they are seen, I guess.
Oh
Something.
no, I don't. I can't. Oh, it's not my game. I can't pull it out.
I'll just go ahead and pick some of the ones that are in that area and put the little swirly deal on them. Signify that they have fairy fire.
I can just put a cube. So it's these in this 4x4 cube.
Yep. Perfect. Go ahead and undo that one. All right. Anything else?
Bonus action. I will branding smite and just have that prepared. Or no, I can't. Sorry. Bonus action. I'll just. I don't think I have anything I can do with bonus actions. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Icarus.
I'm gonna move down to here. I think that's about 30 feet or so. And then I am going to cast Sickening Radiance, which has a range of 120 feet, a 30-foot spear.
Okay.
Yeah, so attack slot. Um, when a um when a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, beating a 17, or take 4d10 radiant damage, suffer 1 level of exhaustion, and emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius.
Fantastic.
So,
All right. What's the save? What kind of save?
Constitution.
Okay. All
Con.
right. Failed. Failed. Failed.
It's Pride Month. We have to make our enemies glow. Pretty colors.
All right. One of them made
Exactly.
it. This one right here made it. So everyone else failed, but that one made it. So what's the damage and all that jazz? I know they all glow with the exception of that one.
Yep. 4d10. roll. I don't have any bonuses to that, do I? No. So that is 33 radiant damage.
33 radiant damage. Okie dokie.
So if they have any vulnerabilities,
Not the kind that you would like. No.
and I guess the other thing I can do is wait, that's single target, isn't it? Or I'll wait until they get closer. Because I have Blade of Disaster. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. It is their turn. Seeing as the door is open, they are all going to charge right in. They're all going to go their full 40. This guy's going to go here.
I have my held action
I
now
understand.
that they've rushed in.
That's fine.
It's a 10-foot radius. You can pick it. I just don't want to hit Riva and
You'll probably want to hit over here
Icarus.
then. So you'll be able to hit.
Does that get me the most of them?
Yeah, this will get you a pretty big chunk of them. So like over here. Otherwise, you're going to end up
Okay,
risking
cool.
hitting them. And that is a
I did already
Constitution
roll
save.
the. Yes, I did already roll the damage too. The DC is 20.
That is not gonna be a easy thing for them to beat, and therefore they did not. So go ahead and give me your damage.
It is actually going to be through my elemental affinity. It is going to be a burst of glittering light that is going to deal 45 points of radiant damage.
Jesus. Okay. Okay. I will just keep that in mind. Here we go. 45. Perfect. All right. So you got your action off. They're still alive. There's a few of them that are just barely hanging on. And those few hangers on, they are about to cause problems. Let me see where everybody is. 30. All right. So everybody in this room, I'm going to need you all to make a dex save. As 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, literally, you see their bodies start to boil and explode. As they realized that they weren't going to be able to come in and do anything major. They were on death's door. They decided to make their death count with grim resolve as their bodies explode outward and send white hot fiery bolts. Or not fiery bolts. Where is it here? Acidic blood starts coating a 30-foot area around the 4 that exploded.
So is it one deck save or is it for four of
It's
them?
4 dex saves.
Okay.
As I go ahead and
What's the DC we have to beat?
17.
Oh, I can't fail on any. I automatically get 19 or higher.
Wonderful. Lucky you.
I succeeded in all of them as well. The lowest I rolled was a 15, and I have a plus 11.
That's fine.
I failed one.
You failed 1. All right, so the failed
Failed
save,
1.
You take 17 damage. For the other ones that any of them that were successes, for each one of them that exploded, you take 9 poison damage. So that's 9 times 4. 36.
36.
36 acid damage as the blood
Jeez, they're at
coats
10
you and
HP.
begins to burn your soul forms, as it were. This one isn't close enough.
Sorry, can you say the numbers again?
17 for the failed. and
Mhm.
9 for each success.
Okay.
And anybody within here? This one is going to attack. Who is that? Icarus. Icarus, you are going to be attacked with some claws by the one standing directly in front of you. And it will probably miss
Okay.
with a 1. That does not hit the first one. Does a 18
I laugh
hit
at
you?
him. What?
An 18? Does an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Okay. So it misses with the first claw as you evade it deftly. However, the second claw lands, and you take 9 slashing damage and an additional 9 poison damage as the blood that is coating these creatures burns your flesh.
Am I close enough to cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction?
If it hits you, I think yeah, Hellish Rebuke is if they hit you, I believe. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
they got one hit in on me.
Okay, yes, you
So.
can cast Hellish
Mhm.
Rebuke. I do not remember off the top of my head whether or not it has to be something that hit you or it just has to be you've been hit and you throw it at somebody.
One reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you. So I think so.
It does not specify. You can go ahead and throw that anywhere you want.
Cool. I'm gonna hit that fucker right in front of me. And that is 11 damage for the one right in front.
Okay. This one right here.
Yes.
Okay. It is barely hanging in there. All right. I don't know if any of these are close enough. Nope. Okay. So they're still back there. They're going to be using actions to get close. I just need to check here. Okay. All right. So that one. All right. So let me go ahead and move these. Oh man, the one that I used for the turn, uh, it died. So now I got to put it back. Here we go. This one's gonna. These are all dashing. There are 3 that are not dashing. They are within number of feet. That one is right there. Go ahead and throw this back in here. Add turn. 15. Okay. All right. So the other ones that were not close enough to hit you, they ran upwards, so they dashed. There are, however, 3 more that you see them not nearly as volatile as the first ones, but you do see that they expunge a piece of themselves and jut it forward. Riva and Icarus, I need you both to make dex saves. Riva, you're automatically going to succeed, so that's not a problem. But you will still take some more acidic damage. It just won't be as much.
I got a 21.
Okay. You need to make 3 of those.
That one's a 5,
Okay.
and that one's a nat 20.
Okay. So you made 2 successes. That is. Let's see here. 16 from the failed one, and 7 for the 2 that you that you succeeded on. 7 acidic
Is that the
damage.
2 combined or each?
That is each.
Each. Okay.
Yes. And Riva, you took 7 3 times, so 21 total acidic damage.
Okay. 21 total. Great.
These guys have dealt over 100 damage to me, and I'm still at 91.
Look at you. All right. Rosina, their turn is finally over. It is your turn.
Rosina feels like she's been running for like a year. Because she's still not there. Continuing movement. 30. And then I guess I'm gonna dash again.
Okay.
15.
What teleport did you have from his?
30. What?
No, nothing.
I don't have any cool bonus actions unless I'm attacking, but I'm here finally, so that's something.
Hey, look at you. You did it. You made it there. All right. This is the end of round 2. Round 3 begins, and you all, everyone, make a. I'm not going to use it as a reaction or anything, but make a perception check.
Perception.
15.
Wonderful.
17.
It's an
Fantastic.
18.
Dirty 20.
34. We're back, baby, with my ridiculous perception check.
Fantastic.
Damn it, every time.
You all made it. You all made the correct the enough to hear crackling. The crackling of the fire is seemingly interrupted behind you, as if it's being. You hear like the sound of wood being pushed out of the way, as you see ashes coming back down the chimney, and coming forth from the fireplace are 3 more of these ghastly whites, covered in blood, and now they're on fire as well. And they are walking out, and they seem to be headed towards the travelers over here, the Marquis faithful. Augustine, it is your turn.
Just change my turn a little bit, but hold on. Okay. All right. So, for the first part of my turn, I am going to cast Shatter dead in the center of all these motherfuckers over here.
Okay.
Because it's only the 10 feet, so I should be able to hit a lot of them and still
Yep.
not hit my party members.
Yep, you're good.
This is a lower level cast. What one is? Okay. It is a Constitution save,
Mm-hmm.
DC 20.
Okay. I can tell you right now that none of them are going to make that.
That's gonna
I
be
spoke too soon. One of them did. Go ahead.
gonna be 34 points of radiant damage, like before.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna run out of spells. Okay. I think. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna cast Shatter again.
Okay.
Dead center of these dudes.
All right. Fantastic.
It shouldn't hit any of the travelers. You know the drill.
Okay. You will only be able to get 2 of them. So which 2 are you going to aim for?
Let's do the 2 closest to them.
All right. Gotcha.
Wait, wouldn't that be? That's 5 feet. It should be 10 feet.
Yeah. So there's.
Because if I center it here, 10 feet, 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
I'm smacking all 3 of those bitches.
All right. And all 3 of them have failed. So go ahead and do your damage.
27 points of radiant damage. And then Augustine wants to, if you'll allow it, use her bonus action to call out to the travelers and say, I really hope you have more sense in your heads than to sit there. Move!
Okay. Yeah. They
That'll be it.
are actually gonna use that. They're gonna try to get. They're gonna start heading this way to get away. They're gonna head over this way. They're gonna go ahead and run. They're not sure where to go, so they're just running, literally to the center of the room, where hopefully they'll be the most protected. And Quella, seeing that, will actually head back this direction and throw a few bolts, killing this one, acid burning the floor a little bit, and all but destroying that one. And Issa.
I am going to cast. Let me see. I'm gonna try something, and it's gonna probably be stupid, but I'm gonna have fun trying it anyway. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the one closest to Riva.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, the one in the center right of the square.
Right here? Or this
That one, yes.
This one? Okay.
Blue one.
Got it.
Cool. So I'm gonna do that. And that is
You had advantage on the roll.
22 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Cool. And that's gonna be 40, 16 damage, and then I am going to cast Control Flames on that to blow out and hit the one next to it.
Okay. You obliterate the first one, so you're good there.
Cool. And then
All
since
right.
it's Control Flames, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. Would that be like half damage
It would take
or
effect on their
just
turn.
lighting them on fire?
Yeah, they're already
Okay.
on fire, so you're kind of just like
And now they're on
increasing it
fire
a little bit.
twice.
Yay, double fire. All right. Riva.
All right. I will take a slash on the one right in front of Icarus.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage. Terrible, but still a 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Is it? Do these undead creatures look? They have like gender at all? Are they even male?
No. They are. Their gender is skelly bones with blood.
Wonderful. So it's just gonna be a D10. I'm rolling terrible. It's 11 damage.
Okay.
First one.
Yep.
If it's still standing, I'll do another attack.
Okay. It is
That's
barely
our
hanging in
box.
there.
That's a crit on the second one. So
Okay.
forward. So it's more. It's 20 damage hit.
Yep, that'll hit. And the damage?
20 damage. It was a 19 plus 20.
It is dead.
All right, and then I'll move over in between these two. And bonus action.
I do need to let you know that as you were hitting them, the caustic blood that covers them splashed back on you. You took a total of 14 poison damage.
Okay. Take that.
Basically 7 from each hit.
All right, good to know. No. I will still bonus action. Fluid combat. Do a third attack on the one right here in the middle.
Okay, go ahead.
Another attack advantage. Wow, that's another 23 to hit.
Yep, you hit
and then 13 damage to it.
And you killed it. You take
Uh,
what was that? 6? You took 10 poison damage from that.
okay, I'm looking hurt, but I'm fine. Still
All
standing.
right.
And then, well, actually, before
Okay.
anything else, I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna back out of this clusterfuck a little bit.
Okay.
To there, they get opportunity attacks at disadvantage.
All right. Perfect. And they will take them. Probably missing. Yep. That one misses. That one misses. That one may hit. Ooh. Does a 19 hit?
19 just hits.
Nice. You take 9 slashing damage and 9 poison damage. And it attempts to grapple you. I need you to make actually no, that's on your turn. So you are grappled from that hit. So you actually get stuck right here as its
Okay,
claws
it's
dig
fine.
into you and grab you and prevent you from moving further.
All right, and then I end my turn there.
All right, Icarus.
Sorry, that was
Okay,
14
so
damage in the attack. Sorry,
Yes.
trying to. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
What do I need to roll for concentration checks? Because I get attacked. That affects
So
how this.
concentration is literally your con plus I no, it's just your is it con proficiency? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Concentration is just
It's a concentration or a
it's
concentration saving throw
it's
is
a
a con
Constitution
saving throw.
saving throw, and the DC is the damage you took
Yes.
halved or 10, whatever one is higher.
Okay, so yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect.
I've been
Well, I
making
got a
mine,
nat
by the
20
way.
anyway, so I should be fine. Anyway, so what? So this sickening radiance is still up, but now that all of the enemies are out of it, can I move the sickening radiance to be back over all the enemies?
Does it say you can move it as an action or a bonus action?
Or I can use my soul magic to do that. I just
You can use your soul magic as an action if you wish to do that.
it doesn't say anything about that. It just says that the light and any levels of exhaustion go away when the spell ends. So, but with the soul magic thing, Rizel was able to use it to move my spell.
She
So,
was. So yeah, go right ahead. Look, I did cheesy stuff. I'll let you do
and I'm
cheesy
just gonna
stuff.
make
It's
that.
fine. Yep. So go ahead and
Yeah. Can you move the?
yeah, I'm working on it. It's not doing its thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy, delete, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right there. Whatever. It's in the area. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna make it affect your people. It's all good. Yep.
Okay,
So
cool.
they're making checks and they're failing those checks. And go ahead and roll your damage.
And they get another level of exhaustion.
Perfect.
So
Nothing
they
like
are at 2
disadvantage.
levels of exhaustion now.
Nice.
Uh, it'd be hilarious if I made one of them just die from getting all the stacks of it. That is 32 radiant damage.
Okay. So I will tell you this as you're looking at them, you realize that exhaustion doesn't seem to bother them in any way, shape, or form. Okay. So
Yeah. And
they're
yeah,
barely
that's gonna be
hanging
my
in
turn.
there. Go ahead and do doing this.
Next round, I'll use soul magic to make it affect them.
You are
No,
no
just
longer
kidding.
immune to that. Okay.
The evil force
All
a
right.
non-corporeal spirit to actually feel exhausted.
It is their turn, I believe. Yes. So, this one, and this one, they're all pretty hurting. Just gonna go for it. They're gonna go to maximize the amount of damage they can do. Every single one of them begins to boil. Their skin shifting, what's left of it, the blood that coats their bones begins to burble off. Every single one of them explodes at the exact same time. They've all sacrificed themselves. You all need to make dexterity saving throws as acidic blood gets sprayed everywhere. Let me see here. I think there's one of them that doesn't affect all of you. Nope. They all explode and hit you. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6 individual saving throws.
I assume I autosave all these with a 19.
Yes, the DC is 17. And I will go ahead and roll up the damage for do an average. So
Hey. How many was it? It was 6?
6.
Yeah, 6. Okay, I had one failure. Been really lucky.
Same. One failure.
Okay. So
Sorry,
any
what
of
was the DC?
17.
17?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
So,
failed 4.
oh my god. So for each one of the failures, it was 14 acid damage.
Okay.
And 7 for each success.
So 42 damage total.
So
Yes. For
14.
you.
I am looking hurt with a capital
And
H.
7.
Issa,
7
what's your
times
percentage
5
of
is
HP currently?
35.
Let me knock that in. I've been better.
I need a rough
I'd say I'm
percentage.
probably at I've got like a third left.
Okay. All right. All of
Sus,
these.
but okay.
Yeah, it will be here in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and oh no, which one is this? Okay, him. I'm gonna go ahead and put him. He's dead, but I need to keep him there for the counter.
That's not a quarter of my health left.
Okay. And these guys up here, this one's looking pretty jacked up. They are. This guy just dies from the fire. You start hearing hordes, more and more hordes outside. As you turn around, you see that the shambling horde, the ones that made it inside, were not the only ones that were headed this direction. That being said, as you all kind of look off, you take a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and do a narrative thing here for you all to kind of speed up this because you're going to be heading outside or possibly staying inside to get rid of the rest of them. Who is going to be heading outside to meet the swarm and who is going to stay inside?
Do I have a chance to heal before I go meet the swarm?
You have.
I was gonna say I can. Sorry, go ahead, John.
It's fast paced, so you have 2 rounds. Is what I'm
I
giving
was
you.
about to mass cure wounds, you guys.
If you heal me a lot, I can go out there, but otherwise...
I don't know if it'll be a lot, but I will see if I can make it as much as possible.
So I'm pretty hurt because I was in the middle of 2, 3 massive acid explosions. But can I buff them with my plot armor spell from my patron to
I
give them
believe
advantage?
I believe that requires you to have done a play first for that to work.
Wait, hang on. I don't.
I'm gonna heal
Okay.
myself by the way, so I'm gonna do
Alright,
that
so
for the 2 rounds.
Okay.
have you seen the sign?
It's 21 HP that you guys get back, the 4 of you. I can't do more than that. That was the highest I could cast it. I'm running low on spell slots, which is why Augustine is going to stay inside and hold up like the back end. Also, because when haste runs out, she's going to have a full turn where she can't do anything. So,
It's 1d8
Fair enough.
Sorry, how much
So
was that?
I only have 2d8s.
24?
21.
First one
20.
is gonna be 8.
Okay.
Isa,
Well, let's just
while
copy
they're
and paste this into the
while they're
chat.
figuring this out, I need a higher low from you.
Hi.
All right. Okay. So if you all want, you can move further outside. Whoever's going to be outside, just move your characters into the general area of right outside the door.
Um, yeah, there it is, John. I don't. Yeah, it's within 60 feet. But I can give them my allies advantage and enemies disadvantage, but I don't know if that works. If not, then I'll just stay inside.
Okay. It's probably best to stay inside. This is more for narrative anyway. So
Okay.
I mean, I'll probably. Is anyone else going outside?
looks like
I
or,
moved outside, and then John said it's probably for the best if you stay inside. So now I'm debating.
I might need to stay inside. I'm like a little bit below half my full yield.
Maybe
Love
I
that all
will
of us went,
also move
yeah, then
inside.
went, no.
I'll
Never.
stay inside, but I'll stay by the door because I want
I
to.
think he
I'm
was
going to stay
talking
right
more
where
to
I'm at.
Icarus, who has been pickled by acid.
Okay. So, as you're all kind of looking out the door and preparing for what's about to come, you see blue lightning scream across, or black lightning scream across the sky, striking the ground in front of the junction in an eruption of black and violet energy. Emerging from the explosion is a host of new figures. A human woman clothed in black and rust-colored hair, with rust-colored hair tied up in a braided bun, steps into view first. Her eyes blaze with white power as she unleashes a wave of blinding, radiant energy, instantly vaporizing the whites in her immediate vicinity. With an earth shaking roar, a gargoyle hewn from jade bursts forth from behind her, carried by a pair of long, powerful wings. He soars toward the sharpened edges uh, between them as sharpened edges of his wings cleanly slice the top halves of their heads off. A dozen warriors follow, clad in plate armor, painted matte white with razor edges at the elbows, knees, and shoulder pauldrons. Their helms are all fashioned to resemble animal skulls: raven, elk, bull, ram. And their weapons are all sculpted from the same glossy black metal as those seen in the vault. They waste no time wading into the fray, cutting down whites left and right. In a matter of seconds, the enemy is no more. As you all do that, we're going to go ahead and I've got to take stock of something here real quick and close out the roll 20 window and move some folks around differently. Here we go. Copy. 1 second. Weird. Just making sure that everyone is in the right spot. All right. Anyway, so as you why is this here? Get rid of that. Okay. As you all kind of watch, and I would say as these gargoyles and this mysterious woman have entered the fray, instantly destroying these things. Um, the gargoyle, the jade one, uh, walks forward and kind of takes a survey of the area. They fan out, sweeping the interior of the lodge and surrounding grounds for any stragglers. Johann and Quella busy themselves tending to those within the lodge. As the heat of battle fades, the woman and gargoyle approach you all, exuding raw power and regal authority. The human introduces herself as Sovereign Ashlyn Khosroth, and the gargoyle introduces himself as Arbiter Valen the Jade. As they do so, you all kind of like, obviously the only person here that may have an inkling of idea of who that is would be Augustine. However, you've not had much dealings with them directly because you haven't made it into the city proper. What you do know is that they are the ruling body of the entirety of the Sunless Crossing. So that being said, you have about, a few minutes here to kind of take stock of what's happened, as they're kind of doing a survey of the area. As you kind of get to your individual areas, Ashlyn walks up to you all and says, "Thank you for your efforts in fending off this threat." Valen adds, "You comported yourselves with honor and..." Before the gargoyle can finish the thought, a terrible rending sound like dozens of canvas sheets being violently ripped apart echoes through the field. All around you, cracks of darkness form across the ground and through the air itself as something is tearing apart the very fabric of reality. Black shadow pours forth like liquid, and before you can even begin to process this sight, dozens of creatures begin to crawl through. Crimson veins pulsing under sickly gray skin stretch taut over long, gangly limbs, ending in oversized clawed hands and feet. A vertical seam appears running up the center of their headless torsos and splits open, turning the creature's entire mass into a gaping maw of wicked teeth. With their long prehensile tongues hanging so low that they drag along the ground, they let out an ear-splitting shriek and attack. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, I say. So if I'm going to go
God
ahead and
damn it.
pull you all over to the next map, which I have opened all the way up so you can actually see the full extent. By this time, as this all happens, Ashlyn and Valen, they literally look around and they snap into action. So while this combat is going on, they will have their own things that are going on in the background. They'll be doing things. You'll be dealing with your own individual tasks. So they're not going to have a direct impact on what you all are doing, and vice versa. So with that being said, I'm going to need... I'm going to go ahead and move this one over here and add a turn. Let's go ahead and just clear the turn list. Yep. Got to add a turn. And this is...
Since we were all talking to them outside, would it make sense for us to actually be all collectively at the door by now?
Yes. Just give me a second here to...
Fair enough.
The Scriptly disappeared. And I know that we all just moved. Did somebody end the Scriptly?
No?
No?
Okay. Give me just a second here. Let me see if I can fix it.
It was probably like, you have reached the end of this trial. Please pay us
Probably.
money.
Let me see here. Scroll all the.
I mean, looking at the stream, I don't think any of us actually moved.
Jump to present. Okay. Go back in here.
While we're resolving this, I'm gonna go put my dog in her crate for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Oh, the bot died. So, great. Perfect. We're gonna have to find a way to deal with that.
Yeah, we can deal with that later.
Yes. I am. I'm gonna go ahead and ask a quick thing. Do we have anybody in the chat currently that is in and able to access the Discord server, specifically our game? I can't see. Let me pull this up here. Thanks for bearing with us, everybody. Connecting to chat. Okay, let me see here. All right. Alias, if you can do me a favor, can you just hop in and mute yourself so that you can be at the bottom? No cam, so you'll be blocked out and you'll put everyone back in their places. I would truly appreciate you. You don't even have to stay at the camera or the computer. Just hop in and give us a good old how do you do. Let me go ahead and make sure that you have access.
What if he plots to end the stream? Like he tried to just end the world.
There we go. He should be able to see it
Just starring in bars.
now. I will be able to fix this next time because I'm going to go switch to Zoom.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for bearing with us.
Now I just imagine that in order to destroy everything, she just summoned the soul of Invars in like a meteor.
That's terrible. All right. Everyone, give us just a moment while we clear up this little issue here, and we will be right back. All right. Perfect. Looks like we got that all fixed up. We will have a fix for this next time. Thank you so much, Alias, for helping out here. You are a lifesaver. All right. So, with that, let me go ahead and make sure that I've got everyone's initiative trackers here. I think that I do. Augustine, Issa, Reva, Icarus, Rosina. And then got to do one for myself.
Are we in the same initiative order?
No, we will be rolling a new initiative. Now, if you would, everyone, go ahead and move yourselves to outside or wherever you were. Valen and Ashlyn would be outside. And they have taken off in various directions along with the Nixian guard that accompanied them, a ton of other gargoyles as well. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start taking initiatives. Augustine, what do you get? Oh my God, it came back.
One sec.
All right.
You want me to drop now?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, good.
Thank you.
All right.
We're professional and the stream has no flaws.
Consummate professionals. Anyway, Augustine.
I can't make this up. I have a 28 again.
Oh, good. I am not surprised. That is the end of the round. Issa?
because the universe has a sense of humor twice, I have 23 again.
Nice. Riva, should I just kept the original initiative? Is that
I wish I
Honestly,
could say the
probably.
same. I got 15.
15? All right, Icarus.
I have a nat 20 for 22.
Nice. Rosina.
So, can I use my bardic inspiration on initiative roll?
I think
That bad,
you
huh?
can. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah,
You,
I got a 3.
that's one space. Oh, it's not on. Oh, there it is. When forever you can choose a creature within the preview. DC, D6 to D8 for you. Attack roll, ability check, or saving. So you should.
Yep, go ahead. Why not? It'll
So
be like
a
right
D8.
before it wears off. You're like, I'm going to use this.
All right, I got a 6. So much
Yay!
better than a 4.
Okay. All right. Now for the oogly booglies here. Let me scroll down.
Like Rosina's just rethinking all of her life choices.
Well, death choices.
Why didn't I become a marathon runner? Spending all this time running into battle.
Here we go.
Even the bear got there before me.
All right. All right. Well, you're in luck. They got a real low score. That is a 4. All right. Let's go ahead and put these in order. All right. So to kind of set the tone for what it is that you're all seeing, these things come out of the ground, and you see them not just kind of in the ground, on the ground, etc. I've got to find. Yep. Here we go. See. Desktop. I'm going to go ahead and show you what you all see in the Discord here. You see a crap ton of those things.
Well,
You're
it's
welcome.
Biscuits. Wait, no, it's Biscuit's cousin.
Not at all. Biscuit would not claim these things. Anyway, no, you see these things
That's
not
saying something
just.
because he claims a lot.
So you're seeing that these things are not just eating like the ground and everything around them, but they seem to be eating the air. They are eating reality itself. You see these fissures that have opened up in the ground that seem like starlight, stardust, just holes in reality that they've burst forth from. And with that, Augustine, it is your turn to go first.
Yeah,
Oh,
get to
you
be the
said
first
that
to
we.
face the reality devourers.
Yeah, great. So
Welcome
you
into
said we
Langoliers,
were.
everyone.
You said we were in between like little skirmishes for a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my haste would be gone, but also I'd be past the whole
Yes.
exhaustion for a round thing. So good for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, John? I'm gonna pull an old trick out of the book.
Oh?
I'm gonna polymorph myself.
Do you have the proper materials?
I don't know. I don't know what materials I have. You never told me.
I believe
I
polymorph
mean,
is
I can
a
tell you that
cocoon.
there was a polymorph
I
that
just need a caterpillar cocoon.
Okay.
Hang on, let me look. I have polymorph as my Eldritch Invocation.
It's a
Caterpillar.
caterpillar cocoon.
Okay. Okay, so you
Been down here 20 years. Let's play the
I mean,
gods.
Yeah,
endless
yeah.
Wheatfield. I think Weevil would be close enough.
Yeah, we'll come in with the exactly what you have at the end of this. But you will have at least one use. So you can go right ahead. Polymorph. Do it. Bring the heat.
Yeah, well, I am first going to move in front of the group. I gotta hold on, let me zoom in and see how much movement that is. Not much, okay. I'm gonna actually go right here
Uh-huh.
to have a little space. And Issa and Riva will probably both recognize the flash of light as she transforms into a gigantic adult black dragon.
All right, what's the size on
I
that?
would go high. I believe, hold on, don't black dragon. I would have gone higher grade than that, but we haven't discussed what's restricted on polymorph yet. So, huge.
Okay. So that would be here. Rather than give you a brand new token, I'm just going to make you the star of the show. All right, so there you
Also,
are.
I'm sorry,
Icarus.
I did mix up damage types. I thought they did fire. Can I say gold instead?
Sure.
They're the same CR, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's gold instead, not black like last time.
Yeah, that would be acid.
Dragon. Yeah, that ain't gonna do much help. So yeah, and that's all I can do this turn. So
All right, so you all see Augustine step forward and a flash of light followed by the beating of enormous gold wings, and out of this light steps a adult dragon. Issa.
Issa is going to look at that as an opportunity and proceed to run over to Augustine and not ask, not care, jump directly on her back.
Do you allow this,
just
Augustine?
it's Issa, so she does. But she kind of like turns her head so one eye is fixed on Issa and it totally gives her a "we're discussing consent later" look, and
Issa's
then looks
going to look this dragon dead in the eye and go, "We've got shit to do. Shut up."
All right.
And then she's because that would be 2 actions. I'm assuming climbing up on a dragon is one of my actions.
Not if she's helping. It's fine.
Fair enough. All right. In
I'll
that
just use it as
case, I'm
part
going
of
to
your movement.
cast. In that case, I'm going to cast 2 guiding bolts at the one that is closest.
That will either be this one or this one.
Let's go with the first one.
All right. Gonna go south.
In,
All right.
I mean, what doesn't here? That's a nat 20 plus for a 28 and an 18 for a 24.
Okay. That hits.
And do I get to double dice on the first one?
Yeah.
Because it's a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 16, 26. So first one was 26. Doubled is, I can math, 30. No. 52?
52 damage?
Yeah.
Well, that one literally just disappears from life.
Cool. So the next one, I guess, since that one's gone, is gonna go for the one directly behind it.
Okay.
Does keep it in the line.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22. That hits?
Yeah. No.
Oh, that's damage?
Yeah, 22 damage.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Cool. And that's me.
All right. Icarus.
Okay, so have a kind of. I mean, it's me. Of course, it's going to be a weird idea. Can I do an Arcana check to see if I? What would it be to like try and figure out what they are and figure out what their natural predator would be?
You can try an Arcana check, but that would be an action.
Okay.
I also get the feeling we're looking at the top of the food chain. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I got a nat 20, and I have a +7 to Arcana, so that's a 27.
Okay. So, you have heard of aberrations in the past. These seem they're obviously aberrant in nature, but as for what like their course is, they seem familiar and like similar to some other ones you've heard about in existence, but these seem different. there's something off about them, and not just in the sense of like, oh look, this doesn't belong here. It's they've been changed somehow, and you're not sure what it is. It is alien to you. Even with that, there's just nothing in your repository of history because these, as far as you can tell, have not existed until this moment.
Okay. Am I able to determine a weakness? Or at
They
least what they're made of?
you can tell based off of like what they look like and similar things that you've run into in the past. They are resistant to acid and they are immune to force damage. But they do not have any direct weaknesses.
Okay. All right. I think that actually. What damage is that? Yeah, that's force. So Blade of Disaster is right out. And that's my only bonus action thing. So I look up at the giant dragon and I ask, can I join you, please?
Oh man.
Augustine narrows her eyes, rolls her eyes, and then just kind of sweeps a look over the gathered group and then looks to her back where Isa is. Because being a huge creature, I'm sure she can carry all of them.
I will make you the deadliest dragon in all of history.
Just get a huff in response.
I mean, you can
we
talk.
Okay.
all know Augustine has an
Yeah,
ego.
you are a dragon. I think you can speak if you
You
wanted
are
to. as well.
capable of talking. You're just being petty. Fair enough. All right. Icarus, you can use your movement to get up there if you wish. If you're yeah, you're close enough. All right. That will be the end of your turn. Riva.
I will bonus action. Since it's been a few minutes, I'm out of my dance, so I'll start a new one. Take sword again and begin dancing with her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use. And my action will be I'm gonna cast mirror image myself. So a few copies of us split out.
Aw. Cute.
And
You're
I will
all
also
room for
approach
that.
the dragon and look up. It seems like everyone's doing it. Mind if I hitch a ride? I'll like full flip onto the dragon.
All right.
Just imagine that the dragon's doing like the nails on the table, but with her claws. Just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, get on with it.
I will say that is the most that you can carry. Anything else is going to encumber you and make it so you cannot fly, and you'll be moving
Well,
at half speed.
If that seems like the situation, I can give off because I feel like Rosina kind of needs the movement more than I do.
I don't want to leave Rosina behind.
I don't want to be mean,
Rosina's been
but
trying so hard.
you spent 3
It's her
turns
tail
moving
as a
across the
springboard.
building last time. I'll just stay off the dragon. I'll just move myself.
Okay.
So, I'll just move 45 feet to there.
Wonderful.
Get all the way up there, and Augustine just flips you off of her tail. Just nope.
Rosina, your turn.
Can I give her a speed boost by like flicking her with my tail as she jumps away or something?
I wouldn't recommend it because I will make her make a check, and if Riva fails,
I'm
you're
so
gonna face
good.
plant her.
Honestly, I think
do it.
yeah, do it. It'd be funny.
All right.
Okay.
I was literally just thinking I'm gonna accidentally Team Rocket blast you away, but let's see how this goes.
Go for it.
All right, you have to roll to hit, and then if she manages to hit Riva, you have to make a dex save.
Dex save or okay. Dex save.
No, you're gonna do an acrobatics check at
Okay. I'm
extreme
incredibly.
difficulty.
I'm so good at acrobatics.
As I say, she's woefully
I'm
overqualified for this.
I'm actually I have a tail attack. So hold on. It's got an actual modifier and everything. Okay, so 16 plus That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
He handily hits me.
All right,
Okay,
Reva.
so this is acrobatics. I get advantage on it because I'm dancing.
All right, do your
Nice.
dance. See how well this
Nice.
dance goes.
And I have plus 17 to it.
It'll be fine.
Well, I didn't actually roll. I rolled 9s on both, so it's 26.
Okay. So, while you do manage to deftly, avoid taking the damage with that check, you didn't quite stick the landing. Um, Mostly because the tail flick was a bit too hard and it threw you about 30 feet into the air. So while you got double the distance, you are 30 feet up in the air and you will be taking 2d6 damage.
Well, before I land, I reach into my pocket. Actually, I don't have pockets. But I just kind of throw magic glitter into the air and cast Featherfall.
All right. Wonderful. All right.
Put that down.
I feel like that whole sequence should get you inspiration.
Honestly, I'm so proud of us right now. This is a serious D&D campaign, guys, where we like to fling each other through the air and then throw glitter dust to make ourselves fall gently to the ground.
How far do I go with that?
You go double.
So I would go all the way to here if I wanted.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
All right.
It was
fantastic.
a mighty yeet.
Rosina, you just saw all that. What are you gonna do?
I believe I saw sort of a head turn invitation to join on the dragon's back.
Yes.
So I'm gonna zip over, and I can actually make it with my full movement onto Augustine's back. I'm going to say thank you, and I'm going to kind of crouch down and touch her back and cast protection from evil and good.
Nice. What's the range on that?
So it's a touch action.
No, I mean the
So
protection from evil and
Augustine.
good. Is it it's like a sphere thing, isn't it? Or is it just like they can't
No,
be near
it's
you?
just one creature.
Okay.
It's just one creature. So Augustine is protected from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against her. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Perfect. All right. Nailed it. All right, great. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Fantastic. Looks like all these creepy crawly dudes are gonna do their thing. They're starting to head towards the building. I'm just gonna. Oh my goodness. I gotta go ahead and share this with everybody so that everyone sees what I'm dealing with. There. Now you all can see the map. Let me go ahead and just move all these things forward. They're all heading forward. They're all eating things. These are going over here. They're just going to go ahead and rush. These. I got to move these. Okay. These are going to move here to engage you. All of these are going to start heading towards the building. And as you see they're moving forward, you see that they're eating the reality on the way. So these puddles, they're starting to bleed out this black caustic tar looking stuff. And these ones are headed towards you all. And that's such a pain in the ass. All right. So they are going to, as they're shambling towards you all on the dragon, um, a couple of them actually reach down and pick up some of this void stuff, and they throw it at. Let's see here. There's 4 people there, so let's go ahead and roll a dice. See what's going on. All right, so one at Rosina, and the other one at Augustine. So the one at Augustine is going to be at disadvantage.
She's
An 18
massive.
plus 8 will hit you, I assume. And the one for Rosina, it is 6 plus 8. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, so that one misses. However, as this muck hits you, it kind of crawls onto your face, Augustine. The liquid shadow that's been seeping from the cracks in reality all around the junction has been pooling, and now that it's got these tendril type things. As it hits you, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does the protection from evil and good help me for this at all?
Unfortunately, not. Wait, actually, does it give you advantage on saves versus? Actually, yeah, they had disadvantage on the attack for you.
Okay.
Which is good because one of them was a 20.
It's a 24.
Okay, this is wisdom. All right. You just barely make the save. As this hit you, you had to put together your mental fortitude as the feelings of hopelessness and despair were beginning to overtake you. And it's only by sheer force of will that you were able to stave that off and kind of claw off the gunk that was on you. So you are solid there. The rest of them are eating or trying to eat reality. They're doing their own thing, going this way. These guys are over here doing their thing. All right. Let's see here. In the background, the Nixian guards are attacking a number of them. And you see that their numbers are diminishing. There's still a crap ton of them. But you also see that some of the Nixian guards as well are being devoured. A shocking amount given the armor that they're wearing. All right. This begins round 2. Augustine, it is your turn.
I'm calculating right now. It took me a long time to figure out how to make a cone.
Sure. I will let you know that you see that the creatures that are headed towards the thing, they've begun eating the outside of the building.
Okay. I'm actually going to come over here. Hi, guys. I'm
Oh,
doing
what's
this
that?
with you on my back.
Yep, I'll move them.
Okay. I have a breath cone that's 60 feet. If I angle it correctly, I think.
Yeah, you can angle it.
Yeah, I can avoid hitting the building. So I'm these people right here that are highlighted.
Okay.
They all need to make, I want to say it's the
Dexterity saving throws.
dexterity save. DC 21.
Wow. Nope. 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 All right. They all take max damage.
Okay, let's see what this max damage is. It's 12d10. It's so many dice that it's taken it. Okay, so that's going to be 87 points of fire damage.
Let me go ahead and
against
figure out
all
how
of
to
them.
select all these guys. Dead. Instantaneous death. And you actually manage, I got to go to a different level. Your fire manages to destroy some of the muck on the ground.
Ooh, look at me
Clear
go.
it out, and it actually seals up that fissure in reality. All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
Fire fixes everything. Got it.
I'm going to. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. This is going to affect you too, but I'm sure you're fine. You'll just be terrified of what you're on if you fail this. Frightful presence. Anyone within 120 feet of me. DC 21 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of the turns.
DC
It ends on a
20?
success. 21
21.
Wisdom save.
They have to be able to see you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just
I
making
have
sure
to
for the
quit
people
on
inside
this.
because the things outside are completely unaffected.
What's the DC?
21, I believe.
Okay.
So I probably just scared you motherfuckers for no reason. I am so
Weirdly
sorry.
enough,
Oh shit, the
I
dragon!
just cleared it.
I got a 22.
Please,
So
Reba,
Icarus is
fail and say
unfazed.
that.
I got an 18.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna like grab hold of the two so they don't try to run off.
I mean, they're not going to try to run right now. They can stay there, but they're terrified. I will give you
And-
advantage on the save because you know who it is.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's fair. It's not a,
And
oh heck, it's
that
a
is
dragon. It's,
Of course.
oh right,
It's
it's our
20
dragon.
feet.
19.
I didn't waste my spear for one.
Okay.
I could have saved
So,
that. but no.
big
Okay, so-
scare.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. That I think all but
Oh,
one person failed.
I forgot to give my inspiration when I started this dance. I'll give it to Rosina again.
Okay.
All of you succeed, but if you didn't help,
It's a
We're all
D8,
just
right?
kind of adopting Rosina.
yeah.
Oh, so I can use that on my save then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll an extra die 8.
Oh, sick. That is, I make it. That is a 24. Yay.
Fantastic. So all but 2
Now-
of you failed.
So half of them are afraid of me. That's
Yes.
fine. Augustine's used to people being afraid of her.
It's not that big a deal.
Who
I
else
mean,
is afraid of you?
So I. Huh?
Oh. Did you make your save?
I got a 21 straight.
Okay, you're good. So it's just it's just Reba.
it's just me, like full goldfish brain, like,
Shit,
oh
a
shit,
dragon!
a dragon. Why is there a dragon here? Totally forgetting that it was my friend that just helped me.
The last one dropped me off of a roof.
Dramatic flashbacks.
So true.
Icarus
I
turns to
actually
Reba and
just-
goes,
My third time.
"Do you need an anxiety hug, or what do you need?"
What are you saying? You're 100 feet from me.
All right, fair enough.
Ow.
So,
Oh, right.
Augustine, you've done your turn. We are
Not all of it.
okay.
I didn't use all my movement. I was about to ask you about that.
Go ahead and do your movement. You got some more movement. Go
I've
ahead.
used half of my walking movement, so can I finish my turn with flying movement so long as I have the amount of flying movement I have?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that brings it to 40. Let's see. That's not what I meant to measure with, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? No, the doors are right here. I'm gonna go sit in front of the doors.
Okay.
Not sit, but I'm gonna go block the doors with my large body.
As all of us
Fantastic.
slowly drag our asses back with you.
Oh god, the dragon's
Everyone
blocking my
inside
means
just
of
sees a
escape.
wall of golden scale.
The dragon is blocking my means of escape. All
And
right.
It's my bonus action. I'm gonna turn and look at Reba and go, "Yeah, friends, get over it. You are better than this." And turns
Isn't
back.
Reva like way the heck out in the field?
Yeah, she's way over here, all by herself.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
super far away.
I keep forgetting she's
but
not on
is
our back.
120 feet away from you. Just like I was like 100 feet away when you did that, so it was like just in range.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, yes, I'm done.
All right. So, I'm debating. We're going to go ahead and finish this round real quick, and then we're going to do a little bit of narration. And we'll do a little bit of a narration about what you all plan on doing, because there's very little chance that you're not going to succeed at this. But we'll get there here in a second. So, Issa.
I'm going to tap the dragon with a. Where did you go? Sorry, just lost my spell list.
Hey, while you're doing that, Augustine, what's your passive perception?
As a dragon?
Yeah.
24. Wow, Augustine's passive is higher than an adult gold dragon's passive. That is insane. Okay, anyway.
That's fine. You notice something is off. You can't tell what it is, but there's something off about Issa. Anyway, continue, Issa.
Before I was rudely interrupted, I am going to tap the dragon with resistance, and then I'm going to do 2 firebolts one at each of the ones within 50 feet.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll damage. There's no way you can miss them unless you roll 1.
I mean, I botched one of those, so be careful what you say.
I am saying it because I'm hoping you roll nothing but 1s.
Anyway, for the one that I definitely hit, 23 damage.
All right. That one
You
died?
can pick whichever one I hit.
Yeah.
And that will do me.
All right. Icarus.
I'm trying to figure out the most thematic and dramatic thing I can do. Because I also have polymorph, and it's free for me, so I just don't know what creatures I can transform into. I was thinking of transforming into a giant mimic and turning into armor for the dragon. Is that a thing I'm allowed to do?
I mean, if it's not written as no, but it's not really going to matter that much. So just do what do something that you feel will be most helpful.
I mean, you've seen what the upper bar is so far.
Right. Is there a D&D monster that's the equivalent of just a flamethrower other than a dragon that
No.
still fits on this dragon?
No. Not really. Nothing that will do the amount of damage that you're looking for. You'll be significantly
Okay, I'm just gonna start doing my warlock ability. Have you seen the sign? Start doing a performance
Okay.
and give everyone within 60 feet of me, not including the monsters, advantage on basically everything.
Okay. Works for me.
So you now have a dancing bear on your back.
I mean, there's been weirder things.
Happy Pride Month.
Dancing bear and a gold dragon. I hope doing the Macarena.
All right.
Hey,
Riva.
it could be worse. It could be a shibari bear.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I
You are
will.
panicked.
I'm freaking out. I hold sword. Don't worry, I'll protect you from the dragon. And I will bonus action branding smite.
Okay.
I'll drag my hand across my sword, and it comes wreathed in blue flame, and I'll strike the one next
Okay.
at disadvantage because I'm frightened.
Yep. Because you can still see that dragon.
It's still a 29.
All right. Yeah. You hit.
So, and plus. That is 13 slashing, 9 radiant.
Okay.
First. And if I'm still standing, I'll slash again at it.
Yep.
That's another 36 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that
10.
hits.
I'm assuming these guys are genderless.
Yes.
It's like
No bonus damage. Sorry.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not doing much. 14 damage to second attack.
Okay. Still,
And
that
then
one's barely hanging in there with its weird lollygagging tongue and body face.
actually, I think I can do something. Actually, no. I think I'm freaked out. I'm just gonna start running. Start
Okay.
running from the dragon.
Fantastic.
And then I get another save at the end of my turn. Is that
you,
right?
You do. They are going to have attacks on you. At least 2 of them are. And they both miss, so don't worry about it. It's fine.
All right, great.
They don't know what they're doing. Just run.
Still a failure.
Are you running
my
further
part?
out into the battlefield? Is that what I see?
I'm trying to get away from the dragon.
Chris is just weakly going, no, stop running.
I'm rolling good on my saves. I just have +0 to my save, so
Oof.
I had to literally crit on it. So yeah, I just keep. I just get out there. I mean, I'll stay near the enemies. I'm still trying to kill them. I'm just
That's
freaked
fine.
out by the dragon.
All right, Rosina.
All right. This is a really difficult situation since I'm usually just whacking things with my axe. I am going to guiding bolt the one that's like 45 feet off to the right from us.
Oh, that one's dead. Sorry. You can guide
Okay.
this one then.
Yeah, that works. Let's see here. Does 27 hit?
Yes.
All right, and that is 13 damage.
Okay.
And there's not really much else I can do right now.
Okay. Alrighty, it is their turn. The ones here are headed basically at you all. These things are just eating stuff. The ones over here are doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and roll to see what happens with the Nixian guards taking him out. Ooh, not too great here. The Nixian guards are taking heavy casualties. But the Void Ravagers here, they managed to clear off this side. Maybe not the muck that's sitting there. However, we got Riva. I'm gonna need you to. Oh, never mind. I got to roll to hit. 18 plus 8, I assume, hits you. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Well, let me check mirror image.
Sure. Ooh,
I think
that is true.
it might have to be a melee attack.
Well, I think even farther away attacks.
Each time a creature attacks you, targets you with an attack. So yeah, I get to roll if it.
All right, roll and let me know if it hits you.
So it needs to be 6 or higher. It hits me. Roll the 4. Of course
Jesus.
it does.
All right, go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
I don't think the point in me
Oh Jesus, the DC is.
If it's higher than.
It's not higher than 20.
I mean, it's not gonna matter. Do I have disadvantage on saves from the frightened present?
No.
Okay, just assume that. 8.
Okay.
Good 8.
Yeah. You become washed over with a ever prevailing sense of hopelessness. You become so mentally depressed that you stop moving or fighting back. It is better to just give in because this is pointless. All right, who else is going to get hit with that?
Giant's totally going to eat.
Issa, 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay, I need you to make a wisdom save as well. The DC is 20.
You have advantage because of my performance.
Perfect.
Bear doing the margarita saving my ass. I'm sorry, it was what for the save?
DC is Wisdom save 20.
$19.
Okay. Same thing. You no longer wish to fight back. You are overwhelmed with hopelessness and depressed and refuse to fight back. While in this state, both of you, you are blinded, deafened, and silenced as this muck has covered your heads. All right. I will say this as we head into the narrative portion of this.
Actually,
Ooh.
since
You
that
got
was an attack, I can use a reaction, right?
yes.
All right. Well, since I still have that ring from the dragon, when you wear the ring, if you're targeted by a spell or magical effect, you can use a reaction to change the target of that spell to another creature you see within 30 feet.
Unfortunately, this is not a spell or magical effect. This is a
Well,
physical
worth a
attack.
try.
Yes, I understand. Okay, so to take stock of what's happening around you, these void ravagers, as they are, keep pouring forth from these things. The Nixian guard is doing everything they can to keep up. They encroach on the front of the building, and you seem to be holding them off. In order to try to prevent the building from being destroyed, what would be your modus operandi?
I mean, Augustine can angle her flame breath to not hit
Mm-hmm.
the building and is just going to try to incinerate the groups as they arrive.
Okay. So what about the ones on the other sides? So you've got the front covered. That leaves at least two other sides, the front and the back, that you know that void ravagers will be coming out and trying to destroy the building. You've already see that the structural integrity of this building is beginning to wane. So you can either try to clear a path, um, or you can just try to save the people inside and get them out. It is your choice.
I can hold down the front on my own.
Okay.
So if we wanted to send people elsewhere,
All right.
I just don't know if each of us could hold a face down on their own.
Okay. All right. So,
How
there
big
it
is the
is.
building?
The building is friggin' huge. It is a 6-story massive building. You saw how long it took for you to walk from one side to the other. Yeah, it's massive. There is a
Trying to
chance that you
see.
can try to distract them and pull their attention away. I can give you a few skill checks if you want to try to save the building. However, if you're foregoing saving the building, if you just want to save the people inside, there will be no checks for that.
I do have banishment as a spell. Can I attempt to do a ritual in order to banish the void ravagers?
Banishment is a 4th level spell, I believe.
Yes.
You could try to do a ritual for it. However, it does take time to do that ritual. And using the spell casting modifier from potentially using your soul to empower it in order to affect the mass amount of them that there are. Um, doing that is possible, but you would definitely lose the building in the process.
Um,
Augustine does have 80 feet of flying speed. She can try doing circuits consistently and just kind of like
Drawing them away and frying them.
drawing them
um,
away and frying them, going between a performance and a straight up incineration.
Okay.
And then if you guys kind of helped run that crowd control against them each while I'm going around the building, that might work because you guys have
oh
pretty
yeah,
consistently got a dragon coming around to help.
Okay. So
yeah, I do have my amulet of fire elemental, so I can help out with more fire from other directions.
Okay.
I have a minute of fire for him.
Okay. So you can manage to distract them long enough. You do have the ability to save the building. You will have an advantage. I'm gonna need you all. So here's the thing. You're gonna have to make a couple of checks to try to save your two friends that are currently suffering from negative Nancy Debbie Downer syndrome, also known as the despairing muck. If you cannot save them, you will manage to. There will be a percentage chance that you manage to save the building. Otherwise, since you're focused mostly on trying to stop them from destroying it, in the event that you do not save the building, everyone inside potentially could die. So, if you manage to
Okay.
save your friends from the muck, that will take one set of things, and then you can change course if you're not able to do it. So right
Okay.
now, there is a chance that you can give them. How would you? I mean, yeah. So you basically, with you all have an intelligence high enough to realize that they're despairing. Everything is very difficult and very hard for them to comprehend. They wouldn't normally give up, so the best you can do is really encouraging them, which gives them a +5 to their next save. You do know that touching this is probably a bad idea. Augustine, you are immune now, and anyone else that's made the save is effectively immune, so you're able to touch it without that. So you would be able to go up and just rip it off of their head. They
If
would
I'm
still fail it
it,
again potentially, but yes.
and it burned away with the fire, right? So if I'm in fire form, I can.
Yes, you can definitely burn it off of them, but um,
I
you
mean, better lightly singed than.
I mean, sure. Okay, yeah.
Um, before we try singeing it off of their faces, because Augustine has history with both people who are currently listless and depressed and don't want to do anything,
Aw.
she's going to try encouraging them
Okay.
and kind of look between the two of them. This is the most pathetic I've ever seen you. I was so excited when I saw you two down here. I mean, of course, your dad says that sucks, but this is not the fun friends I had topside. What the fuck is going on? Snap out of it. This is
Okay, I'm gonna
ridiculous.
go ahead and say that
Just-
this is a mediocre attempt at trying to make them feel better.
You all
Augustine, though.
Trying to make us
Augustine,
aggro.
Here's no.
Oh,
Hear me out. No, genuinely, hear me out. Augustine knows her normal rapport with them is just like this, and so she's like, if I can snap that piece of them that's still in there back to the surface by antagonizing them, I'm gonna do it. Like,
Okay.
this
So
is how
if
they
it's a
bonded.
roll, you do have advantage.
to start this, you have advantage on your saves, and you both have +5. So go ahead and make those wisdom saves.
+5.
Augustine's not actually a dick.
Advantage.
This is just what they're used to.
I mean, to be fair, she kind of is a dick.
Yeah.
But she has a good heart. You saw her with Fate. She has a good heart.
Bless her heart. All right. So
It's
what
a
we
wisdom save?
got? Wisdom save, yes. Yeah, +5
25.
and advantage.
Okay.
With all of
21 for
that,
me.
25.
Okay. You managed to pull the muck off of yourself, and you are now immune to it. Riva, the terrifying dragon, tried to encourage you.
I don't know who you are.
In a familiar voice.
A gravelly familiar
Somewhat.
voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit beefier, but it's still familiar.
Yes. So go ahead and what'd you get?
21.
All right, you managed to save as well. All right, so you are able to
You
enact the
scared
plan.
you scared the depression out of him.
Fair.
All right, so
Sure.
here we go. Now what I need in order for you all to succeed at this, we need 3 checks, or 2 checks now, for the remaining 2 rounds to try to protect this place. If you're going to go around, distract them, and pull them off, that will be working in tandem with the
Guard.
Vanguard.
Nixian guard. Thank you, brain. I need you all to
My name's
make
Quell, no brain.
whatever. Get out of here. All right, so I need I need two of you. The two of you that are going to be doing the fire and all this stuff. I need you to both give me percentile rolls.
Percentile.
The fire and all of this stuff.
Yep. So if you have the ability to throw some fire around, you can.
74.
All right, 74. And Quill?
Okay. Does D20 have a percentile? Oh yeah, D100. Okay.
Can I do a performance check since part of what I'm doing is distracting as well to see if we can get like an advantage on these percentiles?
No.
Damn it.
All right. So the first round works pretty well. You have a really good success with Augustine absolutely destroying and distracting a large portion of them. You managed to help the Nixian guard take out another huge swath of these things. And your fire breathing manages to close a few more of these weird muck-ridden rifts. However, there is a cost. Icarus, you stumble and you end up getting hit for quite a bit of damage. You manage to distract them, but you stumble and get caught. You end up taking 36 bludgeoning damage as a result, as they've all managed to tag team up on you. Now I need percentiles for the final round to see if you've managed to save this building and therefore the people in it.
89. 63 minus 36. That's 24. No.
You don't have to worry about the math. Just give me the number.
Yeah.
79.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. And Quill?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
come on.
It's fine.
I was
Uh,
What they're
gonna
doing is
ask-
I
gonna be
think I have an
using-
inspiration. Can I? No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
I mean, yeah, you have an inspiration. Go ahead and re-roll that.
Cool. I'm gonna reload this whole page too.
Okay.
Let's just start fresh there. Okay, this program hates me. 20.
It's fine.
Fine.
All right. So you managed to distract him some more. You unfortunately do take another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
The overall success, you managed to push these things back and incinerate the rest of them. The Nixian guard have taken some heavy losses in the process, but you've managed to save the overall structure and the people inside. So go ahead and close the map here. You all managed to push off the enemies, destroy them, and otherwise, and some of the ones that were still around run off and ran various directions. And the remaining Nixian guard take flight and start chasing them down and dispatching them in short order. With the enemy defeated and the monarchs having a chance to kind of take stock of their losses, they all approach you, Valen and the sovereign, Ashlyn. As Valen and Ashlyn approach, Johann rushes to your side. Valen asks, "Are these the newest arrivals to the crossing?" Johann responds, "We're lucky to have them here when they did." Ashlyn regards the characters. Lucky indeed, especially given all of this excitement. Please keep the items that you chose from the vault as a thanks. Johann bows. That's not even the half of it, my sovereign. I've been seeing strange things out in the Ashen Fields, things that probably shouldn't be happening. As he finishes that sentence, a deafening crash of thunder rolls across the sky. Above you, the massive vortex in the sky grows dark. Streaks of blue lightning flash through the black and purple clouds, preceding another roll of thunder. As the clouds open up, and thousands upon thousands of bodies wreathed and scarlet flames rain down on the Sunless Crossing. And as you all look in abject horror at this, you hear Johann say, that definitely shouldn't be happening. And that is where we'll leave off.
Just like to end it with Icarus saying, I already spent 20 years fighting off a manipulative bastard from beyond the stars, and I die, and this is what happens to me? Gods above, I need another drink.
Everyone,
Also, I'm missing an arm. Can you heal me?
That being said, thank you all for joining us. We will be back, I believe, July 19th for our first of regularly scheduled games of Red to Black. So please join us then. We will be off here at Biscuit 10 RPG for this weekend. We won't have City of Illumination tomorrow or next weekend. Our first time back with that will actually be the 13th of July. We'll be back with City of Illumination, from my understanding. So please come and see us. And if you wish to support, head over to biscuit10rpg.com. I have a lot of links over there, including my Ko-fi. You can check that out. You can also check out some of the new releases we've gotten. We just released new 5e prestige classes that don't require you to give up your actual class levels in exchange for kind of honing the powers of your character. Be sure to follow us on all the socials, biscuit10rpg. Well, they're all there. Whatever. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for giving us your patience and your time. And thank you for your understanding as we kind of troubleshooted this entire episode. Hopefully, going forward, we'll have a lot better grasp on it. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.